Whoa, yeah, done with Super Mario World, y'all.
Why did you say y'all? Hey, everybody. You should totally check out our Super Mario World playthrough, especially if you want to see some awesome Mario skills.
Oh, hey, thanks, man.
And then be completely disappointed when Dimples fails at the game.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Perspective. I'm Dimples.
And I'm Dreadlocks.
Today, we are talking about one of the most well-known Mario games out there. The game was released out of a course of 2 years, from November in 1990 to July of 1992. It just depended on where you lived. It was originally released for the Super Nintendo. It was later released for the Game Boy Advance, and eventually the 3DS. We are talking about one of the biggest platformers out there, Super Mario World.
To set the scene for you, Mario and Luigi, if you have a single player, have to save Princess Peach from the dreaded Bowser yet again. Along the way, you save talking dinosaur eggs from Koopalings, which are Bowser's children. Who's the mother? I don't know.
The game is wonderfully colorful and very pleasing to look at. The music is fun and exciting, and when you get a Yoshi, you get a little something extra for the music. The presentation as a whole is flawless. Playing the game is a fun and fresh experience. You rarely feel like the game has really cheated you, because if something goes wrong, you really know that it's your fault.
Which happened a lot to you.
Hey, it's been a long time since I played this game. I'm just rusty.
Whatever. Anyway, the game provides you with a huge variety of bad guys. Some small, like Monty Moles or Goombas. Some are larger, like Koopas or the Dry Bones. And some are really monstrous, like Big Boo's or the amazing Flying Hammer Brother. It's quite the name. There are over 80 different enemies and obstacles in the game, and that's not counting the bosses. Although, I'm not sure if some of these can really count. Like the chainsaw. It's just a blender.
They named it, so it counts. There are a few different ways to approach enemies, obstacles, and even blocks in the game. Normally, you just jump on whatever you need to, but some enemies won't get taken down that way. In fact, some of them will kill you if you try. Mario World presented you with the spin jump.
The spin jump, everybody! Behold, the spin jump! Attempted too many times and you will throw up! I watched Dimples try to do a spin jump once. It was not pretty.
Several of the enemies can't be killed by simply jumping on their heads, but they can be spin jumped on. It might not kill them, but with most things, you won't get hurt.
Or you can just get a Yoshi and jump on them. Same thing.
Pretty close. Yoshi is a bit more useful that way. No spin jump needed, and Yoshi can actually step on more objects than Mario can.
You don't have to spin jump, though. You can get a fire flower and shoot fireballs even underwater. That makes sense. These fireballs will turn most enemies into coins. That makes sense. But not all of them. That makes sense. Some enemies will need to be hit several times to get taken down, and a few won't be affected whatsoever. That makes sense.
Lastly, you have the feather. This is likely the most useful item in the game.
The star! You're forgetting the star!
Find the most useful item that isn't temporary. The feather will give Mario a cape. Press the run button and Mario will spin. This is a one-hit KO for most enemies. You can do this in the air or on the ground. Not only that, but if you run on the ground for a moment and then jump, you will fly. Be sure to press the back button now and again to keep Mario afloat, otherwise he will come crashing down. You can also slow your descent from a regular fall by holding the jump button.
There are a ton of other items in the game too. The Super Mushroom makes you bigger, changing you to Super Mario! The star will make you invincible to damage and take out enemies by simply touching them. But it doesn't last long, so be quick! There's a 1-up mushroom and a 3-up moon, which will give you more lives. Not to be confused with Lucky Charms. Aside from normal coins, you have dragon coins. Collecting all 5 in one level will also give you 1 life.
Then there's the Yoshi. Yoshi is basically your only ally through the journey. He'll eat almost any enemy. If he gets hit, he'll run away, but you do have a chance to go get him back. And if you need to, you can jump off him for some extra air. Then there's the items that are specifically for the Yoshi in the game. The berries, which act as coins, and the Yoshi wings, which will make any Yoshi you have turn into a blue Yoshi, and using the wings completes the level for you.
There are 4 colors of Yoshi in the game. Whenever you have a Koopa shell in their mouth or spit it out, they do different things. Green Yoshis have no special abilities, and the effects will depend on the color shell you're using. So they are horribly boring. Yellow will stomp on the ground after a jump, taking out enemies if they're close. Red Yoshis will spit out fire whenever it shoots a shell from its mouth, and blue Yoshis will fly like an eagle.
In Star Road, baby Yoshis will appear. Carry them to enemies or items, and have them eat them, and they'll grow up soon. They grow up so fast.
Seems like yesterday. They were little, whatever they are.
Or like 20 seconds ago.
Several stages will have secret endings. All you need to do is find the key and then run through the ginormous keyhole. You'll open up new pathways to new levels and new experiences. It's also the easiest way to find a Star Road, which we all know is really the challenge of the game.
Beating Star Road can be tricky. You will need to find the keyholes to progress through those worlds. Do this, and you'll be able to go to Special World. Beat Special World, and the game changes slightly. The world takes on a more fall look, and the enemies will change to kind of a more Halloweenish look. For example, the Koopas are wearing Mario masked shells.
Each stage will have a castle, and some areas will have a fortress. The castles will have a main boss, while the fortress will have what are called Reznor. It's a fun word. Which are basically fire-breathing triceratops.
The castles contain the Koopa kids, or Bowser's kids. Yeah. Who is the mom? Did Bowser adopt, or Peach?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Anyways, each Koopaling controls one area. Iggy Koopa has control of Yoshi Island, Morton took Donut Plains, Lemmy took Vanilla Dome, Ludwig controls the Twin Bridges, Roy's conquered the Forest of Illusion, Wendy stole Chocolate Island, and Larry's with his dad at the Valley of Bowser.
If Bowser controls the Valley of Bowser, why is Larry there? What? Is he grounded or something?
Larry, I told you not to eat my cupcakes. They're my favorite. Go to our mini castle 3 squares away from me so I can keep an eye on you from now on.
Anyways, when you take out a Koopa Kid, you destroy his castle, burn it to the ground, and laugh while you do it, saving a Yoshi egg. Finally, you get to the big baddie himself and take him on. Or, like Dimples, you just fail. Just fail all the time.
He is not a particularly difficult fight. Just knock out a Mecha Koopa that he throws at you and throw it up so you hit Bowser in the head. Do it twice and he'll go away for a short time. When he comes back, Peach appears and throws you a mushroom.
Then Bowser's like, Peach, what are you doing? Get back here. Oh, man. Why didn't I invest in a jail cell or something?
After hitting Bowser in this way 3 sets of times, you win the game.
If you're not looking to complete the whole game, it's pretty short. You could easily get it done in a few hours or so. But with all the secrets and optional levels, it really makes up for it. It's a unique situation where you can say it's easy to beat, but it doesn't necessarily have to be.
With 9 different map stages and several levels in each, you're in for a great time with this game. It feels great, the graphics are fun and colorful, and mix all that with the music, it just makes you want to keep playing. Even with today's games, this game stands up as a fantastic title that everyone should experience. If you're like me and like these kinds of games, you'll remember it fondly and want to play it again and again. Super Mario World gets my perspective rating of legendary.
I did not play this game when I was younger, so I do not have the nostalgic feel to it. However, it is definitely a solid side-scroller with a variety of levels and bad guys. And so even though it's an older game, it's still fun to play, and if you're like me, just die over and over. So I'm going to give this game Ode to Mediocrity.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see our playthrough of Super Mario World, then click here.
Actually, just a little bit lower than that. There you go.
There.
You got it.
Got
you
it.
got it.
Yeah.
Nice. And since you're still watching, that means you're doing something right. I don't know about you, but I think it's worth a subscribe, don't you think?
I certainly think so. Maybe even a like or a comment.
Even if it's a negative comment, it's okay.
Yeah.
So do those things, and we'll see you next time.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bye.
Bye. That was Bowser saying bye, too.
I was just making sure. Today, we are talking about one of the...
Good start.
Yeah, already. We are talking about one of the biggest performers.
Along the way, they save talking dinosaur eggs from Koopalings. Koopalings. They save talking... They talk?
Yeah, well, yeah, they say thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right.
The game is... That was cool. The game is wonderfully colorful and The game is wonderfully colored and very pleasing to to...
Why do you like struggle? You're doing fine.
Sometimes
You're doing good.
pronunciations get to me. And the music is fun. Super Mario World presented you with the jump spin.
The jump spin, everybody. Behold. Why did you say jump spin? It's spin jump.
I'm sorry.
Spin jump,
My
man.
bad.
Sorry. I was just spin jumping while Dimples was talking. It didn't work out. I don't know where I am now. I'm so dizzy.
You can do this on the air or in the ground. In the ground? What?
There are a ton of other enemies in the game, too. Not enemies, items. Maybe the items are actually your enemies.
And using the wings that the Koopas are wearing Mario shelled masks. Wait.
Words are hard. The castles will have a main boss, while the fortress will have what are called Resnar.
Yeah. Sure. I don't know. It doesn't give me a pronunciation for them.
Resnor.
I don't know. I'm not very good at Bowser voice.
Apparently, Bill Cosby is Bowser.
I don't know if that was Bill Cosby, was it?
It sounded like Bill Cosby being Bowser.
Okay. Fat Albert, maybe. Yeah.
Anyway, when you take out Koopa Kid, you destroy the castle, saving a Yoshi egg. Wow! I don't know. That was my... Yahoo! Yeah, good
Wahoo!
job! You saved a Yoshi egg!
Yippee!
You're the best human ever!